Welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, the ever stupendous Dr. Yukon Suckit. Yes, that is my given name. And if I could please ask you to do me a favor, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out a lot. All right, so moving on to what we're going to be talking about today. We're talking about DIMIR Ninjas. So ninjas are a huge part of Kamigawa, and it's part of that, a huge part of what I tended to ignore all the way up until this point. When it came to using wildcards to pick things, I did not pick ninjas. So finally, I've reached a point where I could actually put together a ninja deck, and tonight we are going to test it out. So let's see, what does DIMIR mean? Basically, it's the Ravnican Guild of black and blue. And so we got black cards, we got blue cards, and we got mixes of black and blue cards. Right here at the low end, we start off with Fading Hope, which bounces creatures back to their owner's hands. We got Merfolk Windrobber, who's a flying 1/1. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player mills a card. If you sacrifice them, you get to draw a card. Activate only if an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Spell Pierce will counter non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2. All right. We got Thousand Face Shadow. It took me so long to get 3 of these guys. So he's got Ninjutsu 4, and Ninjutsu is that you can return an unblocked attacker that you control to your hand. So you have to attack with something, and then you can return it back to your hand, in which case you put this card out into the battlefield to attacking. So it just goes right out there and attacks. It's like you're like, oh, look at me, I'm a guy who's attacking. And all of a sudden it's like, I'm a Thousand Face Shadow. And so it says that, let's see, when it enters the battlefield from your hand, if it's attacking, so basically using ninjutsu, create a token that's a copy of another target attacking creature. The token enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. Wow, and it stays. That's crazy. So yeah, you put this out for 1, or you wait and you pay it for 4. We got Suspicious Stowaway, which is a great card for ninjutsu because it cannot be blocked. So therefore, every time you attack with it, it's an easy target for ninjas to jump onto. It says whenever Suspicious Stowaway deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card and then discard a card. Otherwise, Seafaring Werewolf cannot be blocked. Whenever Seafaring Werewolf deals combat damage to a player, you just draw a card. So way better as a werewolf than as a human rogue. We got, the Neck Snapper, Infernal Grasp. Oh, I just love this art. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody needs to have their neck snapped. So anyways, pay 2, destroy target creature, you lose 2 life. I normally don't like when you pay like that to do something. But on the other hand, if I get a look at that art, then I am happy to lose 2 life. All right, so we got Master Shredder here. Is it Shredder? No, Shredder's the bad guy. I forget what the mouse guy is from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But anyways, that's what this guy is. He's a rat ninja. So he's got ninjutsu and other ninjutsu abilities. Activate cost 1 less to activate. And other ninja and rogues get +1/+1. So this guy is a ninja lord. We've got Soaring Thought-Thief, who's a human rogue. You have Flash and Flying, and as long as the opponent has 8 or more hands or more cards in their graveyard, rogues you control, which I guess most, not the ninjas, but some guys are. Anyways, rogues you control get +1/+0. Whenever one or more rogues you control attack, each opponent mills 2 cards. So looks like we got some mill action going on there. Prosperous Thief, ninjutsu for 2. When 1 or more ninjas or rogue creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you create treasure. Nice. Biting Palm, ninjutsu for 3. Enters battlefield with menace counter on it. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may remove the menace counter. If you do, that player reveals their hand and you choose a non-land card from it and exile it. Nice. We got Kaito Shizuki. At the beginning of your instep, if Kaito entered the battlefield's turn, he phases out, which keeps him alive for 1 turn. Draw a card, then discard a card unless you attack this turn. Unless you attack this turn. So why wouldn't you just do it before you attack then? All right, so then he creates a 1/1 blue ninja token with this creature cannot be blocked, which is what you need. Except for when you bounce him back to your hand, he'll be dead. And then the emblems, whenever a creature you control deals common damage to a player, search your library for a black or blue creature card, put it onto the battlefield, and then shuffle. Interesting. Well, I've never actually seen that happen before. Never. All right, so we got, who's this guy? Satoru Umezawa, who's a human ninja legendary. Whenever you activate a ninja ability, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You want to do it once per turn. Each creature card in your hand has Ninjutsu 4. Hope it's in addition to what they have already, so that the cheaper ones don't cost more. We got Junji, the Midnight Sky, who's a 5/5 flying menace dragon, and when he dies, each opponent discards 2 cards and loses 2 life, or you put target non-black, non-dragon card from a graveyard, meaning theirs or yours, into the battlefield under your control. You lose 2 life. Not bad. This guy, I just don't see him very often, but he does. When she does come out, she tends to be a obstacle. So let's check it out. We got legendary 4/4 human ninja. When Kotose, the Sun Spider, enters the battlefield, exile target card other than a basic card from an opponent's graveyard. Search that player's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with the same name as that card and exile them. Then the player shuffles. For as long as you control Kotose, you may play one of the exiled cards, and you may spend mana as though a mana of any color. Search your library for any number of those cards. So you can take potentially, up to 4 if they had 4 of that card, and you can play them out whenever you got the mana for it. That's pretty fantastic. That is pretty fantastic. And we got Jin-Gitaxias, the Progress Tyrant, who's a 5/5, and he's got some really great abilities. 2 of them. One of them is that whenever you cast an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell, you copy that spell automatically. You just do it. And then the other one is whenever an opponent casts an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell, you counter it. There's nothing else to it. It's just countered. But that only happens once per turn. So they have to cast something, and then they can cast something else. So hopefully they don't got the mana for it. On the land side, we've got, 2 of these Kamigawa blue lands, which bounce things. We got 2 of these Kamigawa black lands, which you mill, and then you can return a creature or planeswalker card to your graveyard to your hand. And we got some dual lands, and we got some regular lands, and that's how we're rounding this thing off. So even though there's a little bit of mill action going on, there's not much of a point. It doesn't seem like you're going to win the game that way. It seems like mostly it's just about bouncing guys out for effect, and then eventually Jin-Gitaxias and Junji, the Midnight Sky. So let's see how it works out. All right, we're playing against Yaboi. Where is it? Yaboi? I can't tell. And we've got 2 black mana and a whole lot of stuff that's not really going to work out for. I'm not digging it, so I'm going to say mulligan. And 2 blue mana. That sucks too. Let's mulligan again. Much better. Let's keep it. What are we going to do? Gotta get rid of 2 cards here. 1 and 2. Done. Oh, and then another mana shows up. Fantastic. There we go. I'm ninjaing you. I'm kind of hoping we'll be able to bounce this guy back, essentially. Yeah, we're not making it through that, are we? I guess we can. Gotta give it... Is fading hope at this point really an issue? Now, let's just keep through. I can afford not to get 1 mana. This guy flies, though? Is that right? Oh, okay, man, I could have attacked still. That's a lot of blue mana. Yeah, I like these green enchantments there. I like the fact that they put out the mana monk. Go for it, Duffy Moon. Pump them up. Well, I say I feel horrible now that I gave away all my good cards. Well, whatever they were. Because of all the mana I ended up pulling at the end there. Yeah, that sounds cool, Silent Spider. I mean, it's going to take me a while to pay for it. Just another turn after this one, I can put her out. Okay, let's go for it. All attack. He's got nothing in the graveyard. Yeah, this Ninja deck is not being very helpful right now. Yeah, there's somebody's neck that can be snapped. Alright, well they've got 3, 4, 5, 6... They got 10 right there, so I gotta hold off. No attacks. Thousand Face Shadow, your name is now Speed Bump. Yeah, that's it. Oh, the humanity! We're playing against, what is this? lvkuanglizw? Glizwa? Yeah. Alright, so we got a black and a blue. Yeah, they're playing with the vast majority of what we got there in our hand. I'm okay with that. Let's see if we can spells pierce something awesome. They'll probably put out a creature though. That looks like a creature. Pass. Pass. Alright, let's black it up. Done. We're gonna mono red us all the way to the graveyard. Pass to the attackers. Put out our flying big butt rogue. We got rid of there a fissure wizard. Interesting. No blocks, I'm okay. There we go, there's some mana. See, that hasty guy is not too good. I'll bounce him on my next turn. Spell Pierce looks pretty good. Let's just go in. I like the little ninja tassels. Thing is, they're probably going to play something with a creature, so Spell Pierce isn't going to really help us out too much. Yeah, man, that sounds really good. Surprise ninja! Surprise ninja! Do I really care? Yeah, let's take it. Let's just do it. We're here to play, right? Yeah, that's not good. Dead! Much better game this time though. -5 to 8. And we're playing against Simu76. Googly eyes everywhere. Nice bunch of land. Let's play it. Let's keep this. I think we're good to go. Get off my party line. Alright, there's a slow land. Maybe I could trick them into another Soaring Thief debacle. That's not going to be that much of a debacle, is it? Alright, so I will put out... God, they're going to do it. I'll just do a slow land again. Next. Alright, who we playing here? So I put him out because he's not a ninja himself. Or is he? He is a ninja, but he doesn't have ninjutsu. And he's got the ability to take up to 4 points of damage. Alright, so we're at 4 mana at this point. Let's go in for the attack. Oh, he's going to waste all of them. I don't think there's anything I can do about it, is there? Anything in a graveyard? Nothing is in a graveyard. Because those were tokens. There was a token that died. Guess I can play my dragon on my next turn. What do we got over here to pull from? Nothing good. Let's choose that guy's head off. Ooh, we are seriously low. Blue. put out some speed bumps here. Some people, they're all lazing around like a stupid fish. That's not good. Actually, that's absolutely not good. I can't do anything about this. I'm totally dead. All right, here we go. Suck it. And you can suck it, but you're cool. So go ahead and you come on through. Oh, and we're dead. Alright, so here is DIMIR Ninjas. And, God, this deck sucked. So, I mean, that ninja trick is interesting, but it's like, what are you really doing with it? It just doesn't hold up at all. And, you know, you have zero control in here other than Spell Pierce. And I guess Fading Hope for bouncing something back. You know, we got Infernal Grasp. Maybe we just weren't getting our cards for controlling things or something. I mean, because Jin-Gitaxias would have done a good job, except for the fact he's 7. I'm not sure if we ever made it that long. But yeah, you have almost zero good defenders in here. And yeah, it was so hard to put anything together. Every other deck was just ripping this one apart. So so from a theme perspective, this thing is beautiful. Ninjas. Everything being blue and black, yeah, perfect, right on, spice. But as far as being an effective deck, it sucked so hard. So did I find this to be fun? No, I did not. I mean, you might really like ninja things around, but I doubt it. I doubt it. What this deck really needs is a bunch more control. I mean, because you need to clean the board. Just so you can make the way for your low-end dudes to do anything. So I can see why ninjas are not really hot at this point of Kamigawa, because they suck. They're just not that great. So yeah, I'm not going to recommend this deck unless you just have a soft spot for ninjaing things in and out of the game. Maybe if you have those cards that come into the battlefield and you like that effect more than anything else, great. Problem is that all someone has to do is block to keep you from being able to use your ninja effect. That just is stupid. So anyways, that's my review of DIMIR Ninjas. That is all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.